Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Friday, the 8th of March 2019. So starting off with the pound, yesterday the market trading down towards the 76% retracement, attempting to close back above the 20 bar moving average at the moment as well. So let's have a look inside of yesterday's price action. There was no selling around yesterday. You can see this. The volume slightly higher but not above average. Again, waiting for this next week's vote in the Commons. So we see prices trading sideways. A bit of a battle going on here because you can see from the coloured bars, and then certainly testing here, but just no follow through. The market comes back and bangs its head against the two moving averages, and even when it closes above here, it then reverses and moves to the downside there. Low volume, and then sales to the downside. Bit of profit taking here. We know it's profit taking because we then see further selling coming into the market. And again, once tested, the market fails to move higher until we get to here where we get a double bottom. We see the market move up. Definitely some selling here on this bar. Let's just show you this because the market came off the highs, closed below halfway in this bar. There we've got the double bottom, and then we see the market attempt again to move higher up to the 200 bar moving average. Prices come off the highs and then they send the market back to the downside. No selling in this bar here, and then we've been sideways throughout the overnight Asian session there. News today. We've got the non-farm payroll figures out today. These are forecast to be lower. The US market's already looking a bit weak. It'll be interesting to see how these come out at 1:30. Yesterday, that weakness that I've spoken about for the last few days is materializing, and we see the market go below the 25,506 through the 26,000 as well. Selling around. This is the second day that we've seen selling, even though the market came off the low of this bar. There was no follow through to the upside. Notice also the first sign of strength in any market is a close above the previous day's high, and you can see that we've got all of these lower highs following Monday's price bar where prices move lower. I think it's Monday's. Let's just have a look. March the 4th, yes. Monday's price bar where we saw the selling, and then we've seen prices fail to move higher. Even in these two small bars here, the bar of Wednesday failed to close above the high of Tuesday, and then Thursday more selling and prices moving lower. Watch the 200 bar moving average. That's going to be crucial for this market if it trades down to this level, but certainly weakness around at the moment. Yesterday we see the market moving lower, but prior to this I was watching the pre-market session, and prices sailed through the 200 bar moving average, and I thought we were going to see a day where prices just continued to move higher, as there was not an awful lot of news yesterday. However, it ran out of steam here. You can see the selling coming into the market at this point, and then we move back below the 200 bar moving average as the market opens. And then it's selling. Got some buying pressure here as they try to stall the market and fail to do so. Profit taking as prices are brought back, followed by further selling. Selling disappears. You get the retracement, another retracement, and then prices move and ebb and flow back towards the highs. Double top here, back to the 200 bar moving average or within a stone's throw of it, and then further selling. Now this is unusual because this has broken the pattern that we've seen of late, where the market would rally later on in the session towards the close. So not giving back an awful lot here. Again, we see further selling in this market and taking profits at the close, and then the market moving back to the upside there. So let's see how that pans out for the rest of the day. And meanwhile, Bitcoin doing absolutely nothing yesterday, but overnight the market having a look at the 38.95 level. Just look at this in a bit more detail. Here's the 15-minute chart and what's going on. But you can see the selling's back in this market at the moment, and the same in the 4-hour chart. You'll see prices heading up to this level but failing so far to close above it. So not a lot to report in this one. However, the Dow, watch for the non-farm payroll figures, and the pound, well, that's going to be moved around by any sort of rumours or noises emanating from the government and the EU. Okay, that will do it for this one and for this week. So have a great weekend. And if there is anything to report today, I will let you know. But keep an eye on those 130 non-farm payroll figures. It'll be interesting to see if they actually match the forecasted figures. That's for certain. Okay, with that, as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.